RTE Act, Section 8, 1A, 2, J, 2, and 3, with examples. Section 8 of the Right to Information Act, 2005, provides exemptions from disclosure of information in certain cases to protect national security, privacy, and confidential, along with 5 examples for each subsection. Section 8, 1. Exemptions from disclosure. A. National security and sovereignty information that may affect the sovereignty and integrity of India, jeopardize national security, or strategists, harm relations with foreign states, lend relations with foreign states, lend to incitement of an offense. Examples. 1. Military strategies and war plans. 2. Confidential diplomatic discussions between India and foreign countries. 3. Intelligence reports on terrorist activities. 4. Details of nuclear defense programs. 5. Maps of sensitive military installations. B. Contempt of court information that is prohibited from disclosure by a court may lead to contempt of court. Examples. 1. Sealed
court records not available for public access. 2. Confidential judicial deliberations in a pending case. 3. Personal details of a witness protected by the court. 4. Court orders prohibiting disclosure of sensitive documents. 5. Information related to sub judice cases under judicial consideration. C. Breach of parliamentary privilege information that may violate the privileges of Parliament or state legislature. Examples. 1. Unpublished reports of parliamentary committees. 2. Internal discussions of lawmakers before a bill is passed. 3. Draft recommendations of the Public Accounts Committee. 4. Secret voting records of MPs. 5. Internal correspondence between legislative committees. D. Commercial confidence and trade secrets information containing trade secrets or intellectual property, commercially sensitive data, unless public interest prevails. Examples. 1. Business contracts between government and private companies. 2. Bidding documents for high-value government tenders. 3. Proprietary formulas in government pharmaceutical projects. 4. Financial records of CSU banks before public disclosure. 5. Confidential research conducted by public institutions. E. Information available under other laws. If information is already accessible through another legal provision, it cannot be obtained via RT. Examples. 1. Birth certificates available from the municipal corporation. 2. Land records accessible under Revenue Department rules. 3. Certified copies of judgments available through court procedures. 4. Property registration documents accessible under the Registration Act. 5. Driving license details available from the Transport Department. F. Endangering life and physical safety if disclosure may threaten life, safety, or identity of an individual. It is exempted. Examples. 1. Identity of whistleblowers who report corruption. 2. Personal details of a government officer investigating a criminal case. 3. Identity of witnesses in a murder trial. 4. Details of undercover police officers. 5. Addresses of women in a domestic violence protection program. G. Law enforcement and investigation. If disclosure may hamper an investigation or prosecution, it is exempted. Examples. 1. Evidence collected in an ongoing criminal case. 2. Confidential police investigation reports. 3. Identities of informants who helped police in a case. 4. Documents related to anti-terror operations. 5. Surveillance records of suspected criminals. H. Cabinet papers and ministerial communications, cabinet notes and discussions cannot be disclosed before final decisions. Examples. 1. Cabinet discussions on a new economic policy before approval. 2. Draft proposals for amendments to a law. 3. Internal ministerial correspondence regarding budget allocations. 4. Reports on interdepartmental disputes. 5. Files containing discussions about diplomatic treaties before ratification. I. Personal information and privacy, personal details not related to public interest are protected under RTI. Examples. 1. medical records of a government employee. 2. Personal income tax details. 3. Bank account details of a pensioner. 4. Family details of an individual held by a government office. 5. Psychological evaluation reports of government employees. J. Third-party information, fiduciary relationship, information shared in fiduciary capacity, i.e., based on trust, cannot be disclosed unless public interest is involved. Examples: 1. Answer sheets of an exam before result declaration. 2. Client information held by PSU banks. 3. Legal opinions given to a government department by private lawyers. 4. Details of a private company's financial dealings with a PSU. 5. Student records maintained by a government university. Section 8. 2. Public interest override. Even if information falls under exemptions A, 2, J, it must be disclosed if the public interest in disclosure outweighs the harm. Examples: 1. Disclosure of a company's environmental violations despite trade secrecy claims. 2. Release of corruption reports in a PSU, even if protected under fiduciary relations. 3. Public access to vaccine trial results despite being commercial information. 4. Disclosure of criminal history of a politician despite privacy concerns. 5. Sharing details of a scam involving public funds. Section 8. 3. Time limit for exemptions. 20-year rule. After 20 years, certain exempted information must be disclosed, except for those under national security or sovereignty concerns. Examples: 1. Cabinet papers older than 20 years, except on national security matters. 2. Historical records of government policy decisions. 3. Old intelligence reports unless they affect security. 4. Declassified military records after 20 years. 5. Internal communication between ministries that is now irrelevant. Conclusion: Section 8 of the RTI Act helps maintain a balance between transparency and confidentiality in governance. While it protects sensitive information, public interest and time limits ensure that crucial details are not kept secret forever.